Welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're going to tackle the one question that seems to be on everyone's mind. In this new age of AI, how do we stay relevant? How do we actually succeed? Well, the answer is pretty surprising, and it all starts with a game of chess.
I mean, this is the big one, right? It's the fear in the back of everyone's mind. You see the headlines, you hear about all the jobs being automated, and it is so easy to start worrying. But what if we're asking the wrong question entirely? What if this isn't about being replaced, but about being upgraded?
To really get this, we have to rewind the clock. The whole story that changes our perspective, it doesn't start with a big human victory. Nope. It starts with a very famous defeat. A moment that felt like the beginning of the end for human genius. So, back in 1997, the world's greatest chess player, Garry Kasparov, lost to IBM's supercomputer, Deep Blue. But here's the thing. The real story isn't that he lost. It's what he did next. Instead of giving up, he got curious. He started a new kind of chess called freestyle chess, where humans could actually team up with computers. And the results? They were mind-blowing. The winners weren't the supercomputers by themselves, and they weren't the grandmasters alone. The consistent winners were actually pretty average players who were paired with good computers. He called these teams Centaurs. And this right here, this is the light bulb moment. Kasparov figured it out. The human brings the strategy, the creativity, the intuition. The machine brings the flawless, lightning-fast calculations. And together, they were way more powerful than either could ever be alone. It's not about competition, it's about collaboration. So let's just nail down this definition. A centaur, in our world, is exactly that, a hybrid. It's you, with your big picture ideas and your gut feelings, working hand in hand with an AI that can crunch the numbers and do all the heavy lifting. Honestly, this is the blueprint for the future of work. Okay, so this is way more than just a cool story from the 90s. It's a real practical framework you can use. So let's break down this Centaur mindset into 3 pillars. 3 simple shifts that'll help you turn AI from a threat into your absolute best teammate. Pillar 1 is all about changing your role. The old way of thinking was, I have to do everything myself. The Centaur mindset, you become the chief strategist. You're the one with the vision. You lay out the plan, you decide on the key arguments, and then you let the AI do the grunt work of generating that first draft. That frees you up to do what you do best. Add that layer of expertise and insight that only a human can. Now, pillar number 2. This one is a total game changer. It's about learning to ask better questions. Just look at the difference here. The old way is vague. Find info about this. You're just going to get a boring list of links. But the Centaur prompt, it's specific. It gives the AI a role, act as an analyst, and it asks for real, deep insight. It's simple. The quality of the AI's answer is a direct reflection of the quality of your question. Just let that sink in for a second. For pretty much all of human history, your value came from having the answers. But now, when the answers to almost anything are just a click away, the real skill, the new superpower, is knowing how to ask the perfect question to unlock that knowledge. And that brings us to pillar 3. Look, AI can generate tons of options in the blink of an eye. That's where you come in. Your job isn't just about creating one thing anymore. It's about becoming the editor-in-chief. The AI gives you 30 logo designs or 50 headlines, and you use your human expertise, your taste, and your judgment to pick and polish the very best one. All right, this all sounds good in theory, but what does it actually look like day to day? This isn't just some abstract idea. Let's see how smart professionals are already using this Centaur mindset to, well, race with the machine, not against it. Think about it. A doctor can use AI to scan thousands of x-rays for tiny anomalies they might miss, but they bring their years of experience to make the final call. A developer can let an AI co-pilot write all the boring, repetitive code so they can focus their brainpower on designing a brilliant system. Or a marketer. They can use AI to analyze a mountain of data, but then use their uniquely human creativity to tell a story that really connects with people. So really, the big takeaway here is a total shift in how we see things. The fear, the anxiety, that all comes from this old idea that we have to somehow outwork or outsmart the machine. But let's be honest, that's a race you're never going to win. The real answer, the smarter and frankly more exciting path, is to race with it, to see it as a partner that makes your own strengths even stronger. That is the Centaur mindset, and that's how you thrive. So I'll leave you with a challenge. Think about your job, your daily tasks. What is one boring, repetitive thing you do every week that you could hand over to an AI partner? Just start with one thing and see how much time that frees you up to do the work that really matters.
For more such blogs, reach out to www.multigyan.n, and of course, be sure to like this and subscribe to the Multigyan YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.